Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Okay, so we're here at the Club 85 in Hitchin. Of course, this is the ADK channel. You know that because it says so on the screen somewhere. And today's video, we're actually going to be checking out a band that we all know. It's Life of Agony, and the song is Through and Through. Now, because we actually do all know this, we're going to be doing this as more of a review of the video and seeing how well this has actually stood up to the test of time. Because this came out in early 90s.
I think 95.
Somewhere around that era. So is it still a kick-ass track and a kick-ass video, or is it now looking a bit dated? That'll be our kind of concept. So let's go check out Through and Through.
I am Iron Man. So you look a bit like Danny Dyer as well. Keith Caputo in this.
Maybe a little bit.
Someday they'll see, someday I'll be unwanted of somewhere to hide. But for now, I'll take shelter deep in the black of my mind. Run away, 'cause I am ready to lay it on the line. I'm so safe, I'm so safe from the chill in my spine. I got the skill, yeah, in the back of my spine, baby, all the time, yeah. Killing my bones, chilling all alone now. On the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way to go with the everyday now. Raise your hands if you understand the sound.
Love that backing vocal there.
I said I'm Smiling just a phrase, yeah, and nothing can faze me. Smiling just a phrase, yeah, and nothing can faze me. Come on!
Okay, there we go. Life of Agony, Through and Through. Who wants to kick off on it? I think, Andy, you can kick off on this one. Go for it.
Love this album. Play it.
Would never have guessed.
Yeah, play it a lot. I was just thinking, I can't remember what led me to discover Life of Agony. I don't know if it was maybe bands like Biohazard, sort of checking them in their liner notes. Honestly can't remember, but I think this is probably one of my favourites off of that album. And the strongest feature for me throughout the album and this song is Keith Caputo's vocals.
Yeah.
Just the emotion that he puts into it. I think it's a bit of a concept album. There's a story running through the album as a whole and each of the songs, but it's when he's, I don't know the style, Kirk will probably know the exact terminology, but where he'll hold a note or a syllable of a word and sort of increase the pitch. Somewhere to hide. He does that several times in that song, and it just, I don't know, just
Step up,
yeah, it just rings something within me. Love the music. It's just a great song. The only thing negative I want to say about Life of Agony, they never, for me, match this sort of, the subsequent albums were not even really in the same style. Certainly not as heavy, certainly not as aggressive, and certainly didn't strike the same chords with me. But love the song, love the album this is from. Very special part of me, really. Absolutely love it.
I found what I found really interesting about it is just trying to narrow down the genre, because it's a tricky one, because you can feel from a video point of view you're getting hardcore, you're getting that sort of that New York Bronx kind of attitude thing going on there, but it's not just that. There are points of it in there, but you're getting that there's groove in there, there's even when it just kind of drops down and it just keeps it low, sludgy, and you're getting into sludgy metal now. So there's so much in there. What I was really impressed with is the fact that I don't think there was any metronome used when they were recording, because that time changing constantly in it, sort of that and then back up again in tempo, and you can't. Well, you can program a metronome to do that, but it's not easy. They wouldn't have used it back then. So I was just really impressed, and no one really does that. No one does that, such a weird time changes. As far as when I first heard this, Beavis and Butthead. So in the evenings, you used to get those clips. It was like a 30-minute episode or whatever it was, and then there'd be a little bit of a story, and then it'd be them on the couch watching MTV. And this was one of the videos I remember seeing, and that got me into it.
What did they think of it? What was their comments?
They're like, yeah, cool. So I loved it. I just remember again. And they were trying to sing like, yeah. Anyway, Kirk, what did you think? Dumbass.
Yeah, 1995 is seen as a poor year, isn't it, for metal? And it's not. If you think about it, you get Fear Factory Demanufacture, Meshuggah, Destroy Erase Improve, which, let's be honest, no one knew about really in 1995. And then you've got this album. This has stood the test of time. Classic song. I love this. I love the pathos in the vocals. You're right, those time changes, really intriguing, aren't they? You're right. You've got elements of doom metal here, but clearly they're influenced by bands like Social Distortion. You're right, New York Bronx, that definitely comes through, not just visually, but musically as well. And those riffs as well, if you think about it. 1995, this actually did become a bit of a hit, this album, didn't it? I think it did sell quite a few copies for Roadrunner. So you've got this sandwiched in between Machine Head's Burn My Eyes in 94. 95, you have Fear Factory and you have this album on Roadrunner, and then 96, obviously you get Roots, don't you? But you've also got what was that New York band called? Shelter? I think they were on Roadrunner as well. So this is, when you look back on this is actually a special time in music. I'm like you, Andy, you play me this album, and it's like when you listen to Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime, you just know every song from start to finish, and you don't want it to end. It is a story, isn't it? It is about a broken home and quite a damaged childhood. What a song that is. And one more thing I'll say, I love it's almost like a spoken word in the bridge. Closer than ever. That is so poignant, isn't it? How he does that. Do you know who does that really well? Do you know who does that really well, that type of vocal, surprisingly? Madonna on the Erotica album. I said surprisingly. She does. What? She does that in choruses if you listen to that album.
Was that an album review for Scream Blast Repeat? When did we get onto Madonna?
It just reminds me of that when he does that before he goes into the...
He's no longer gatekeeping anymore.
Yeah, I'm not a gatekeeper anymore. I've listened to
Madonna.
No, in all seriousness though, I've got a story on this as well. I remember I picked this up from a pawn shop, not a pawn shop, a pawn shop in 1999, and I think I traded Radiohead's OK Computer for this. I wouldn't say a bit of a mistake. I do subsequently
Madonna
own
Radiohead now.
Yeah. And then I remember trading this for Life of Agony.
Good trade.
Well, I mean, I ended up buying OK Computer again in later years.
Okay,
Poor choice.
Your metal credentials again destroyed tonight. You're not coming out of tonight's videos great tonight, are you?
Oh my God, I'm on an off day.
Anyway, there we go. So that was Life of Agony and Through and Through. If you like the video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care. Bye bye.